Guys, so today we're going to be looking at the Irontech Forge patch notes. Basically going to be going over the key things that are really important with this new patch. It's coming June 28th, so it'll be here on Wednesday, so pretty hyped for it. So let's just go over some of the things. So first thing, the main thing we're getting is the Irontech Forge dungeon. So this is from what I know, this is an end game dungeon, and I've heard a lot of people say this will be the hardest dungeon released yet. So this is definitely a dungeon that's going to be for end game players. This is not like a dungeon for newbies for sure. So if you're an end game player, you have a lot of reasons to be hyped because obviously there's going to be some really great rewards and a really good challenge, hopefully. So that'll be fun. And if you're a new player, I mean, you have something to look forward to, like another cool dungeon once you get better geared. So it's kind of a win-win. But yeah, this is definitely a high geared dungeon. So new players are not going to be able to really experience this anytime soon. But pretty hyped if you're a geared player for sure. So this thing is from the new dungeon. We're getting new rewards. So one of them is called Blackstone. Basically, it allows you to upgrade your Raven weapon from stage 7 to 9. So you know, we're obviously getting new stages for the Raven weapon, so that's pretty cool. Another one's called Transcendence Engine, and basically it says with this and Void Fragments, you can use it to get Poseidon gems, which increases elemental damage. So that's kind of interesting. I don't really know how that works yet, but it sounds pretty cool. Next is Divine Greystone, and this is a really important one. Basically, we're getting legendary soul badges, so the hype is real. So basically you need one of these divine greystones, and when you have these and you have 2 soul badges, you can create a legendary soul badge. So that sounds super awesome, to be honest. They do say that only certain combos can be allowed, so I don't know which badges can combine and which can't, but sounds really awesome. So definitely try to be getting your hands on this divine greystone, because legendary soul badge sounds really OP, really strong. Also, of course, you know, we get new costumes, and you know, they're pretty cool. I really like the hat though. I'd like to get the hat for sure, but yeah, they're just new costumes from the dungeon. Another thing is they're changing the soul. They said this in the last patch that they're going to do something new with the soul, so this is kind of interesting. Basically, when you upgrade your energy to stage 10, they say you have an RNG chance to receive either the Awakened Hanmoon critical energy or the Waking Ascending Soul. And basically they're saying the Ascending Soul is a little bit weaker than the true Hanmoon energy, but it has a lower cooldown. So 8 seconds versus 1 minute is kind of a really big difference. I don't know how much weaker it'll be, but that's a huge difference in cooldown, so I'm assuming it'd be probably way much weaker. But kind of weird that's like RNG. I think it'd be cool if you could actually choose what you want, because it might suck if you don't want the Ascending Soul one. But kind of interesting. Also, what else are we getting? We're getting, of course, as I said, legendary weapons, Raven, stage 7 through 9. Also, other ones we're getting is Dawn Forge, Rift Walk, all those. Stage 4 to 6 are going to be available. Galaxy weapons, all the basically legendary weapons are getting upgraded more, so pretty exciting. As I said earlier, soul badges, we're getting legendary soul badges, so that's really exciting. As I said, you need to get the Divine Greystone from the new dungeon. But yeah, that's super exciting for some legendary soul badges. Can't wait to get one of those. Next thing, this is pretty interesting. So basically they changed gems up a lot. So for example, they reduced the gold and materials for gems by a lot. Like for example, one of the top tier gems are now only 35 radiant energy from 60. So this is a huge price reduction, and it should make upgrading your gems easier, which personally I really like that, because honestly upgrading your gems was a little hard, I would say, for the higher tiers, just because it's a lot to get 60 radiant energy in my opinion. I don't know about like some of the high geared people, but I personally thought it was a little much. So really like that they're reducing it. Kind of helps everyone maybe get some upgraded gems. I really like that. So this is really nice that they're doing this. Hopefully you didn't upgrade any gems recently. Hopefully you saved your materials. Another thing that people really controversial right now is basically they added this thing where how much it costs to mail your Hanmoon gems to your other characters. So one thing that most Blade Soul players do is that they have their upgraded gems, and they mail their gems to alt characters when they're leveling or they're trying to gear them and do dungeons. So that's just something everyone does. I've done it too. You know, I think everyone does it who has alts. It just helps your character basically be a little bit stronger with the gems. So what they're doing, I personally don't like at all. Basically, if you have the maxed out gems, the highest tier, it's going to be 30 gold to mail each one. So if you mail like 4 or 5 gems, if you mail like 4 gems, you're looking at like 120 gold just to mail it. Like, honestly, that's really ridiculous, and I don't really know what they're thinking, because honestly, this game is not very ult friendly already, and if they're doing this, it really makes it not ult friendly, which I don't think they should be doing. I think they should encourage having ults. So don't like that. They did say on Twitter that they were working on it. So basically, a lot of people are pissed off. Basically, they responded to someone and they said, we'll be looking into the gem mailing prices. So, I mean, that could mean anything, but hopefully it means they're going to be changing it. Because, I mean, as you can see, no one is happy about it. Everyone is kind of pissed off, to be honest. A lot of people are threatening to file a chargeback. So, you know where people are with that. So, yeah, I definitely don't like that. I hope they kind of get rid of that, honestly. But yeah, that's just a few things. Basically, doing an overhaul for gems. They're also reducing the materials. Legendary weapons are getting higher stages. Oil is getting different. Your Hamoon energy is getting different variations of it. New costumes, new materials, legendary badges, and brand new dungeon. So that's about it. Really hyped for this this new patch. So hopefully you guys are too. Let me know what you guys think about maybe like the gem changes and the mailing fee and all that. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'd be interested to know. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this kind of helped a little bit. Thank you.